Praise be to Jesus Christ. On this Sunday, we celebrate the Ascension of the Lord. We profess in the Creed that Jesus ascended into heaven and is seated at the right hand of the Father Almighty. The Ascension brings to an end the physical and earthly life of Jesus because Jesus passes from this world to the Father and he is raised to sit on his right. In other words, Jesus is glorified by the Father. Sitting at the right hand of the Father, being glorified by the Father, was the destination that Jesus looked up to. This, however, did not just come easy. He had to pass through the cross, through obedience to his Father's design and way of showing of love for humanity. That is accepting to be lifted up on the cross. We could then ask ourselves, of what meaning to our lives is this event? How does the ascension of Jesus affect our life? What does contemplating Jesus seated at the right hand of the Father mean for us? I want to say that as Christians, the goal of our journey of faith is to enter the glory of God, and entering the glory of God demands a lot. It demands daily fidelity to the will of the Father. It demands sacrifice. It demands sometimes even the change of our plans. It demands a daily change of mindset. Jesus' ascension to the Father does not mean absence, but reminds us that Jesus is alive in our midst, but in a different way, in a new way. He no longer he is no longer tied to a specific place in the world as he was before the ascension. He is now the Lord, and thus he is present in every space and time, in every experience of our life, such that we are no longer alone. Today, we ask Jesus, who now sits forever at the most powerful side of the Father, to intercede in our favor, that we will never be discouraged in our journey of faith, and especially in the moments when death separates us from our family members, when we no longer see their beautiful faces, when we no longer hear their beautiful voices, when we no longer enjoy their love and their presence. May we never lose sight of that glory that awaits us. And may God bless you.